What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're taking a look at the brand new re-release Neca Toys House of a Thousand Corpses 20th anniversary figure of Captain Spaulding. Now this box looks awesome. I love that it looks like a circus. You know, I mean, it's kind of what he does. He's a weird dude. I really appreciate that. There's the barcode if you're looking for it. I found this at my local store, Phantasm Comics in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Go check them out, as always. I really do like the box and what we got going on here. Now, this is just a re-release, so this is going to be a relatively quick video. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this maniac up. So getting old Spaulding out of the packaging here, this looks pretty fantastic. Now, straight off the bat, there's no leg articulation with this guy, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'm not going to lie. It would have been pretty simple to put in some hip joints, a knee joint, and that's it. Because he does have ankles, and I definitely think these ankles are good enough to support some articulation. So that is a little bit of a bummer. But, I mean, I'm not too upset about it because I did know that going into it. But what I do like is this head sculpt here. I think this looks fantastic. Love the dirty looking paint on it. The beard looks great. The transition from skin to face paint looks good. Very nasty looking. I love that. You get his little skull lapel thing there. Get the hot dog on his shirt. It's pretty hard. It's a pretty cool shirt. And then you get his jacket. I really like the way that this is sculpted and painted to look kind of sweaty, leathery, I guess. I think that looks great. The red stripes look all painted very nicely. At the time of this recording, it's around 4th of July. Kinda, not really. It's June. But, you know, what are you going to do? I love the love and hate on his hands. That is awesome. That looks good. And all these spots are painted very, very nicely on his pants. I do like the red trim on there too, and the stars, they're all painted very cleanly. And then you get his big old clown shoes. They look great as well. I do quite enjoy the way that they're painted. Though I will say they kind of are painted a little weirdly. It almost looks like a custom paint job. There's no sculpt there, so it looks a little cheap. But it does. I'm really nitpicking here. Like, I really had to get close to even notice that. In terms of accessories for this guy, you're just gonna get one interchangeable hand. Even though on the box it says interchangeable hands, like plural, there's only one. And it is a gripping hand. The right side, that is extremely tight to get in. And to be fair, that was my first time switching them, but it was a little tight. You get that in there to hold his baton. Looks good. You got the red, white, and blue, baby. Ah! Insert eagle noise there. Now, I will say this, he does not hold this very well at all. The hand is simply too loose to support this. At least if you want them to hold it properly, it is. So, not a big fan of that. I mean, you can kind of tuck it under the fingers, but I'm not a really big fan of the way that turned out. And then you do get the hat here. The hat looks great. I love the way it looks. And you just pop that on his fat head, and that is awesome. He's ready to serve you some fried chicken. Now, for those in the comments, not action figure related, how do you feel about this movie? Because I was kind of torn when I first saw it, but then I thought about it more, and I do enjoy the aesthetic. I know the Rob Zombie aesthetic. It just feels like a giant, long music video with no music. And at first I didn't know if I liked it, but then I thought about the movie a lot, and if a movie gets me to think, sometimes it can sway my opinion. So I did wind up liking this movie, albeit weird as it is. Was very surprised to see Rainn Wilson in there. That was trippy. I probably won't be getting Otis. I don't really care to have him. I kind of just want the iconic characters from each movie, and I think the most iconic character from this movie in terms of horror is definitely Captain Spaulding. Like, from this movie, he's definitely the most iconic. So Otis is out there. You can get him. I think they're making somebody else too. I forget who, but looks pretty good. I'm okay with this. The head's going to go upwards that much. It's going to go down side to side. Great articulation because the neck and the head move, so that's very nice. Shoulders go up that far. They go down. Rotate 360. Single jointed rotating elbows, and then his cuffs will also rotate along with the wrists swiveling and hinging as well. Definitely getting some paint fleckage from that. And then you just get a waist twist, just a simple cut. And the ankles are on ball joints. And I actually think the ball joints are pretty good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So I do overall enjoy the articulation for what it is. Like what joints are there, work. It just would have been nice if maybe they made this a ball joint and then gave us hips and knees. And it would have been pretty perfect because he doesn't really need to do much. But it's like you want that there. But to be fair, this is at a lower price point. It retails for $25, but I have an account with Phantasm, so I got it for $19.99, something like that, which was pretty nice. And I definitely think it's worth $19.99. I'm not upset about that at all. Here they are, or here he is next to the Neca Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely. Here he is next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with another bald fella in the shape of the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Darwin. And then finally here he is next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. So, you guys are probably wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on this figure? And I gotta say, he's pretty cool. It's exactly what I expected, and I really just was happy that NECA was even re-releasing this to begin with, because I don't think it's a great enough figure to warrant paying those aftermarket prices that it was, but it's definitely good enough to buy for $20. It definitely makes me wish that they would re-release some other figures, because I'm pretty sure they did Shaun of the Dead figures, and I would really, really like if they re-released those. That would be awesome, because I saw it the other day at a toy show that I set up at, and it was like $250 for a 2-pack of Shaun and his buddy, and I did not want to pay that, but I do want those figures. So NECA, if you're listening, re-release those, because re-releasing them for $20-25 is pretty awesome. So at that price point, considering all the good paint, sculpt, and accessories and articulation could be a little bit better objectively, but I don't really mind personally. So yeah, I'll go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's what it needs to be for the price point that it's being offered. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all of those apps and have a great time, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You copping? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.